connected with people all around the world and has helped me to exceed in my career. With these different parts of the seminars that have created this contact within different aspects and institutions. Also, this platform has elevated my exposure to different universities and different institutions. Thank you. I really appreciate the effort that you guys have put into this platform, and I look forward to inviting more people and connecting and matching with new opportunities with different peoples around the world. Thank you.
The major problem in higher education is college students and graduate students getting access to high quality research professionals who come to their institution and give talks about what they work on. Currently, you have to pay for their accommodation and their travel, And the major issue with organizing this kind of seminars in institutions is being able to afford to recruit these professionals to the institutions. Currently, you have to pay for their accommodation and their travel. We look at the professional's itinerary, where he or she is going, and then enable him to use their personal trip to provide services to the universities by being an opportunity for them to give their talk.
An innovative new platform for academic speakers. Efficient and effective, it is so easy to use. Just create a user profile with one click. Share and learn ideas from the world. Want a speaking engagement in Nairobi? How about Paris with an additional event and beyond? All of this is possible. Percolation Lab. Percolation Lab offers unprecedented access to pre-published works. With faster sharing, you can be on the cutting edge of your profession and research. Great opportunities are created by speakers and through the network, expanding your future. Be the first to find out about the newest innovations in your field. Meet emergent leaders and utilize our research collaboration platform to enhance your efforts and network with others. Our robust platform is ready to launch starting with Boston, Massachusetts. Our initial offering will include the best and greatest lecturers from the region and all over the world. Join the movement to improve research, academic pursuits, and solutions for the world.
I would say that I came away with two lasting memories from my time in graduate school. I got my graduate degree in environmental engineering. I was focused on soil transport, erosion, But what's nice is now we have a platform called PercLab, and the Percolation Lab allows for this free flow of knowledge. And now I can log into this app, and if there's a school interested in my area of expertise, I can match with that school and arrange to speak with them. If they want to speak with me, they can. And it's never been easier. And so I think this is really exciting, especially in a world and a time where there's so much misinformation. So much is taken out of context in the mainstream media that it's more critical now than ever that research efforts and new knowledge is coordinated in a way that we prevent redundancy in research efforts and really drive forward this concept of innovation. Beyond that, though, there's a tremendous opportunity for both the institutions and speakers like me. The institutions, a small school will be able to offer cutting-edge knowledge to their student population. And for someone like me who would be presenting, I get the opportunity to share my knowledge with others, which builds my professional portfolio. I also get feedback on my presentations. And through the PercLab rating system, I can find out what I did well and what I did poorly on. And in doing so, I can modify my presentations to be better. And if I know that a certain strategy worked, I can use it in the future. If I know that a certain strategy did not work, I can be sure to avoid it in the future. And so in doing so, I become a much better speaker, a much better presenter. And as someone who is seeking a future as a professor and tenured professor, that really is going to make all the difference in how I come off to my students, to the colleges I apply to the universities, and to the world at large. And so I just cannot say how grateful I am for the PercLab to exist. And, hopefully I'll be able to spread more information about my research and reach out to those institutions that I may never have even known existed.
I'm from India, Mumbai, and I'm a biostatistician. And I have done my bachelor's and master's from India in biotechnology, and I came to pursue postgraduate research at US in molecular biology. Definitely, over here I got more exposure. I had, because I have worked over here in both molecular biology and biostats in both the fields, and even in with my friends who are in other fields, I see that it's easier to get experience and easier to network with people because every week you'll have external speakers coming in. The seminars are nicely organized, and there's a budget for it. There's more funding for researcher, and that I guess that makes it possible for bigger universities to have speakers. Whereas back home, I did not get any international speakers or external speakers during my masters and bachelors. I would see that especially for for the people who are pursuing bachelors, because at that stage you sort of want to know the different directions you want to go in. So the contact with external speakers and also the help that they would get in networking and what other possibilities of career that they would have, or even sometimes an external speaker coming in and seeing an interest of a student, and maybe that speaker would be interested in taking him in his lab. Those kind of opportunities open up for younger students. And also by the time some students are at master's level, they sort of know in which field they want to pursue. So for them also networking would be easier, and definitely the access to the cutting edge knowledge that they would get when these speakers come and present their research.
What excites you about working on this project?
So what excites me is the idea is this is something that is not there. Exactly what we're trying to do, connect the speakers with speaking opportunities at international institutions. So, and I see the usage, like it helps in networking and access to research knowledge and other expertise. So that excites me, that this is something that's not been done, and it definitely has the potential. Like there's both demand and supply for it.
And I work as a lab manager at Harvard Medical School. I studied wildlife biology back in Bangladesh. Great platform to connect experts and the institutions around the world to make it easy and cost effective for the speakers and for the institutions to match each other to give talks or seminars in their institutions, where most of the institutes are struggling to get expert speakers for funding. When I go back to Bangladesh, I would like to give back to my country. I want to transfer the knowledge I gained after coming here in the US. I think it is very useful for the country's people if we can share or exchange knowledge. So it will help the country to prosper. All the developing countries and even in the developed countries around the world are facing the same problem in higher educations to transfer knowledge easily and effectively. Students around the world, they will get more exposures to the experts from around the world. So it will be a network connecting all the institutions and experts, and the knowledge sharing will be more easy in a way.
Great, excellent, good.
So we are live from Miami, Florida, with the team behind PercLabs and their magnificent application. It's actually quite a nice opportunity for us PhD students to gain a little bit of exposure, a little bit of practice teaching, especially new topics that we haven't had the opportunity to teach in our classes, and to earn a little bit of extra income, perhaps not for a living, but with a limited stipend and limited capacity to work. It's a really good opportunity for us to live a little bit more comfortable. It's definitely something that we will continue to promote here and that I probably continue to use myself, especially to teach new topics. With that, I leave you with the expert here, the PercLabs.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Thank you for allowing.